Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Checking out the 76ers, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And after losing the first 3 games of the series, certainly not the position they'd hoped to find themselves in as we approach Game 4, needless to say. Now looking for a win simply to stave off elimination. So what's the mindset, Jet?
Man, this is where your pride's got to kick in. Are you kidding me? You cannot get swept. This is where you have to dig in, dig down deep. Are you going to win the series? Probably not. But you cannot get swept.
Kenny and I know this for a fact. Adversity doesn't build character, it reveals it. How they respond tonight, Kenny, will tell me something about this team. The home fans will show up, but the question is, will the team show up? Do they want to go fishing, or do they want to go to the next game?
Looks like a fishing trip.
1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Cancun.
And now we head down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Game 4, Eastern semifinals. The Raptors have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals. And with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the 76ers? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Toronto Raptors and the Philadelphia 76ers. Look at Philadelphia. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind them. They've just got to focus on winning this game and then take it from there.
Point well made, Greg. That's why it's so important for them to get off to a quick start in this game. Get these fans lathered up and into it to prevent any kind of doom and gloom atmosphere setting in here.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Toronto right now, Leonard and Ibaka are the forward pairing. Teague out there with Wright, and it's Pachulia in at the 5 down low. Now here's Teague. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard finds Wright. From deep three-point range. Leonard with the rebound.
Maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
Here's Simmons. He gets it in there. Simmons got the first points on the scoreboard for the 76ers.
Boy, what skill from Simmons. I mean, so adept at reading the defense and exploiting them in the paint.
Passes it to Wright. Inside, here's Ibaka, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now here's Simmons. Charge inside. Ibaka on him. Outside, Redick. Shot clock at 5. Over Ibaka. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Redick's got his first bucket of the night.
J.J. Redick is a killer as a shooter. Textbook form, especially effective from the mid-range area.
Out to the wing. Ibaka against Sharge. Ibaka, the pass to Teague. friendly spin, and that one drops. Teague's got his first points of the game.
I really love the superb no-frills ball control from Teague. I mean, he's got it on the spring out there, but he does it in a very simple, efficient manner.
Now here's Shorich. Embiid inside. Pachulia covering. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid has a nice shooting touch and does not lack for confidence, and seems to be getting better in the mid-range area.
Ball against Teague. The pass to Wright. Leonard inside. Simmons is there. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Now here's Wall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. The 76ers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
John Wall at the line for two.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for John Wall.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And so Wall nails both of them. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 2. Excited about the win on Thursday.
Executed on the road, stayed focused, stay consistent with who you are as a team.
I love that, Greg. You got to do that away from home. It shows how connected they are with one another playing that way, and excellent chemistry.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Wall. Embiid. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got his second bucket.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
Now here's Teague. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Down low, here's Simmons. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Now Teague. Left side, Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And Toronto turns it over again. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Kawhi Leonard on top. And so here is Philadelphia. 4-point game. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul. Against Simmons. Embiid in the corner to the left side wing. 6 to shoot, and there's the call on Pachulia. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
And Toronto making a change here. Monroe's checked in. All against Teague.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. 2 shots.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Taj Gibson's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And so Wall nails both of them. Raptors trail by 6. Outside Teague. Pass to Leonard. And here is Monroe. Back to Leonard. Toronto working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Over Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Ben Simmons.
When he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
The first one falls, and Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Amir Johnson's checked in for Joel Embiid. Chandler comes in for Saric. Robert Covington's checked in for Simmons. And it's T.J. McConnell in for J.J. Redick. Leonard hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Wright. Shot on the wing. Chandler, no good.
Boy, the defense had gone to sleep, so you got to knock that one down.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Johnson. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by McConnell. And that's now 6 points for John Wall. Raptors trail by 6. Here's T. Outside Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Wall. And too long on the shot.
When he's got that kind of position, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball from there.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
76ers are gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. He kicks to Chandler. At the wall. To the inside. Leonard with the steal. A wide open look here for Wright. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And the 76ers with possession. Here's Chandler, and Wilson Chandler with the slam.
Slashing inside with ease. When Chandler sees a path to the basket, he takes it with authority.
Now here's Teague. Kicks to Gibson. Fades back. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Monroe.
Hey, if you're going to foul Monroe, you really got to foul him if you want to prevent him from scoring. If you don't, he'll make you pay for it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And some changes here for the Raptors. Norman Powell comes in for DeLon Wright, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Jeff Teague.
You know, at 6'11", Greg Monroe is no easy cover, especially given his soft shooting touch from mid-range.
Bounce pass from McConnell. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
I don't think the defense has an answer for him, Kevin. I mean, he's simply going off right now, knocking down everything.
To the middle, here's Wall, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got 8 points.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Here's Van Vliet. And Gibson kicks to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard finds Powell. Raptors get it back and a new 24. He gets that one. Monroe's got his second basket.
Yeah, and the determination by Greg Monroe. I mean, never gives up on the glass, which in turn earns him second chance opportunities near the basket.
Now here's Chandler. Back to Wall. On the wing, Johnson. Outside, Wall. Shoots over Powell. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Monroe's got 5 rebounds tonight. Powell down low, covered by Wall. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Chandler. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Passes to Van Vliet. Powell kicks to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. From the arc. Here's Monroe. Buries it down low. 7 points in the game.
And that persistence from Monroe, wow, his stick-with-it attitude really is what allows him to get these chances down low.
To the paint. Covington with the bucket.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Van Vliet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here's Powell. D right on him. Gibson passes to Powell. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Number 5 is Greg Monroe.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
And the 76ers call time here. 76ers with some changes. Sharge checked in for Chandler. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for John Wall. John Lure, he's checked in for Toronto. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For Philadelphia, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You know, sometimes the great three-point shooters in the game don't carry that same success to the free throw line, but that's not the case with J.J. Redick. I mean, he's cash money from the stripe, too.
Now here's Paul. Back to Leonard. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Back to Lure. Over McConnell. And off the prior, and in it goes. And the Raptors lead by 2.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Outside, Redick. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Excellent confidence from Redick. Really good. I mean, taking his time, his form, textbook.
Here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now here's Powell. Covered by Redick. Leonard looking over the floor. Shoots over Covington. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Now, here's McConnell. The pass to Redick. The tray. Rebound by Monroe. A 3 from Leonard. Redick with the rebound. From deep. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Growing up the youngest of 5 with 4 older sisters, John Wall said it taught him a lot. And Wall had his challenges certainly growing up. We all know those stories, losing his father at a young age, but his mother, his aunts, Greg, his sisters, they protected him.
Helped him to get where he is now. We see it so often. A young man making it to the NBA is really a victory for the entire family.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Grinding away down low, man. Just filing them down. Love the bully ball method. Paying off well.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, we've got Ibaka. John Lure is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. Now, here's McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Smith finds Johnson. Powell with the steal. Outside Leonard. To the paint. Chandler with the steal. It's deflected. Stolen by Lure. And finished off by Lure.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And here are the 76ers now. After the Raptors pick up 2. On the clock, McConnell kicks to Covington. They grab their own miss. Yep, it counts. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
You know, you look at Johnson, he's in that upper echelon when you talk about offensive rebounders, so you've got to account for him.
Pass to Powell. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Covington. Again, Toronto.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Chandler. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight.
So good at scoring from the mid-range. Chandler often looks to score from this area of the floor.
Here's Leonard. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Powell on the wing. Defended by Covington. The shot by Powell, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Smith sinks that one from the post. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistently giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Powell kicks to Van Vliet on the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ibaka's got his second basket of the night. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
76ers moving the ball around. And here's Covington on the arc. Hands it from downtown. Covington's got 5 now.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Leonard. Rebound by the 76ers. Smith outside. Back to McConnell. Chandler kicks to Smith. The 76ers need to get off a shot. For 3, Covington. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Here's Leonard. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Leonard's got 20.
Yeah, and he's connecting on a lot of his shots here, shooting a high percentage from the field, really giving his team a boost.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, just hitting a reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
The 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Chandler. Simmons comes in for Smith. And John Wall subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And then for Toronto, Pachulia, he's checked in for John Lure. Wright comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Teagan for Fred Van Vliet.
Get Embiid the ball and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
And here is Wright. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Simmons against Leonard. On deep. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Wall passes to Simmons. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Second, Joel Embiid.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Raptors. Over to the left wing. Teague finds Pachulia. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Raptors. Wright outside. Shot clock at 6. Johnson with some nice D.
Great move on his way to the bucket there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
And the dunk by Embiid.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Raptors trail by 3. Right outside. To the inside. No good from Gibson.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Wright against Covington. And Wright kicks to T. High, arcing shot. And the layup good by Leonard. Leonard's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now here's Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tell you what, when Simmons is taking it strong to the rack, he's looking for the contact and the foul. I love his aggressiveness.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
That one is off.
And the Australian Simmons is a star in the making thanks to his extremely versatile and high-level skill set and big frame.
No good on the second free throw. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Philadelphia.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And here are the 76ers now. All with it. 8 points for him. Covington in the corner. The 76ers again can't hit it. Leonard against Simmons. Leonard inside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Right against Covington. White dishes the tee. Inside, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside, Simmons. They get a hand on it. Rebound by the Raptors.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. It looked like he forced the shot.
Wall, good. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now T. Takes it from 10, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Saric is checked in for the 76ers. Redick comes in for Robert Covington. The Raptors also with a sub, Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Pachulia. On defense, the Raptors. They trail by 1. And Wall kicks to Saric. Back to Wall. He dishes it to Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, you got to love watching Embiid play the game because he has such great passion and really a drive to be great.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Here's Teague. Outside Gibson. Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup. Gibson's got his first bucket of the night.
Good to see Gibson mixing it up a little bit, which is not out of the norm for him, looking tenacious on these drives to the basket.
Pass to Redick. Left side, Wall. He kicks to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. Up again. Craig Monroe with the rebound. Monroe's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Teague after J.J. Redick's bucket. Monroe down low. Embiid's there. Leonard the bounce pass. Both loose. Here's Teague. George grabs the board. Philadelphia leading by 3. Outside, Simmons. There's 1:40 left in the second.
Absolutely brilliant at keeping the defense off balance.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Simmons.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the left wing. Saric outside. Kicks it to Reddick. Knocked away and stolen by Wright. Raptors trail by 4. And there's the pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double and stolen by Simmons. Reddick passes to Wall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one. And it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Raptors with some changes. Norman Powell's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Wright. Good on the second free throw. 54 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Powell. Guarded by Simmons. Powell inside. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Excellent concentration from the deep. Intimidated the shooter, bothered him, distracted him, and made him think twice as he went in for that layup.
Saric, that's good.
Saric knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Powell on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
The free throw drops for Powell.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in line so far here in the second quarter.
Embiid inside, shoots over Monroe, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers on top, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Amir, you guys really changed the energy level tonight. What has been the focus?
Just playing with a sense of urgency. You know, we made some mistakes last game, and we're playing much better this game. We got to clean up on a few mistakes and just playing with a sense of urgency.
Amir, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey, everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Taking a look at the 76ers. Although this series has gone about as poorly as possible for them, they're still hanging tough here tonight. No team likes to get swept, and maybe, just maybe, they can avoid that fate with a strong second half. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass clean.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that three. It's not going.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get back into the action. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. It's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Raptors. Charges the 4 with Embiid in the middle. Redick and Simmons are the 2 and the 3, and it's Wall in at the point guard. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. And that one's good. Right.
Terrific timing on that pass, placing it in a great spot, ideal spot where his teammate could score.
Here's Wall. Over Teague. Great D that time from Teague.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
Ibaka. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the defender overcommits a little bit. Ibaka too quick for him on that move, earns a trip to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And back in 08, Ibaka became the first player ever from the Republic of Congo to be drafted in the NBA.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Wall. About 1 minute played here in the second half. It's Redick on the wing to the paint. Embiid against Pachulia. 2 on the clock. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And, you know, even with him struggling, they're still up. They need him to find his rhythm soon.
It's stolen by Wall. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Sharch. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. And the 76ers lead by 3.
You know, Sharch can get it done just about from anywhere, and he's comfortable firing from mid-range, too.
Teague with a clean look. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Simmons, well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
And for a 6'10 player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on, that's criminal.
Ibaka kicks to Pachulia. Leonard against Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. The kick out to Teague. Nailed from three-point land. Teague's got 5 points so far.
The super fast release of Jeff Teague, and incredibly lethal catch-and-shoot player.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Sharch. And he makes that one. Saric has got his third basket of the night.
Saric is deceptively strong. This guy's got good strength. He doesn't mind being physical, can absorb the contact and find a way to finish.
Now here's Teague. 5 points in the game. Unloads from 13. That one drops for him. He has 7.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And Wall kicks to Embiid. Leonard with the steal. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The feet to Pachulia. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his third foul of the game. And Ibaka kicks to right. Simmons against Leonard. 5 to shoot. Over Simmons. Again, Toronto.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Here is Wall. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jeff Teague. For Philadelphia, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. First one falls for him. And so Wall nails both of them. Here's Teague. He has 7. Left side, Leonard for the lead. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The 76ers again can't hit it. Outside Teague. It's stolen by Saric. And here we go. Saric, the fast break chance. And it's in there. Saric has got 8 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here is Ibaka. Back to the basket by Dario Saric. 4 on the clock. Leonard, that's for 2. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The 76ers leading by 4. And Wall kicks to Redick. Pass to Saric. Redick against Wright. Redick finds Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the 76ers. Robert Covington comes in for Simmons, and Smith subbed in for J.J. Redick. And Toronto also making a switch. Van Vliet's checked in. On defense, the 76ers. 6-point lead. Saric against Ibaka. Back to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Raptors making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And here's Wall. 13 points in the game. And Saric kicks to Wall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Van Vliet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes to Ibaka. Over Saric. And again, no good by Toronto.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Monroe's checked in for Pachulia. Raptors trail by 7. Van Vliet looking around. And Monroe kicks to Van Vliet. Raptors moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. The pass to Powell. Outside Leonard. Now here's Powell. He's guarded closely. Here's Monroe. And again, no good by Toronto. Philadelphia leading by 7. And here's Covington from the arc. Rebound by Greg Monroe. It's Powell on the wing. Covered by Smith. Pass to Ibaka. There's Van Vliet. Covered by Wall. Connects from three-point range. 9 points for Serge Ibaka.
And many people consider Ibaka to be the NBA's premier 3-and-D big man. And in fact, we see more and more teams searching for an Ibaka of their own.
Covington's shot is off. Raptors trail by 4. Leonard with the ball. Now Smith defending. Leonard, no luck.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Covington dishes the wall. Back to Covington. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. John Lure, he's checked in for Toronto. Teague comes in for Norman Powell. Just 3 to shoot. Wall, that's a two-pointer. And that one comes up a bit short.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Leonard. Rebounded by Covington.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Wall. Smith kicks to Embiid. Tries again. That one good for 2. Wall's got 16 points.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on, get it done in a lot of ways.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 24. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Luke. Here's Leonard. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Embiid. Chandler comes in for Saric. J.J. Redick's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's T.J. McConnell in for John Wall. Redick with it. Leonard picks him up. On the wing, Chandler. Over Monroe. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist from Redick. And now an 8-point 76ers lead.
You know, the timing, the rhythm. Chandler's so good at recognizing when he should shoot off the catch.
T kicks to Monroe. Passes it to Leonard. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Raptors. Teague, the pass to Luke. He kicks it to Monroe. And again, no good by Toronto. The 76ers leading by 8. On the wing, Chandler. Recovering. Smith in the post. Gibson on him. Nice shot by Smith.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right now.
Here's Van Vliet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 6 to shoot. Teague finds Gibson. Here's Van Vliet. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Redick is in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's the pass to Monroe. Outside Gibson. Back to T. Over Smith. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Not surprising he missed that one, though, Kevin. I mean, the defense was very aggressive on him there.
McConnell with it. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
On defense, Toronto. They trail by 11. Chandler down low, defended by Gibson. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now, here's McConnell. T right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Smith. Off the left rim and out. Over in the corner. Lure. Back to Van Vliet. Monroe right side. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
One of the premier defensive forwards in the NBA. Johnson all over that shot.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Philadelphia ahead as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The 76ers leading by 11 on the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Wright is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Teague. Then it's John Lure. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Now here's Reddick. And John Lure gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Philadelphia now. Chandler up top. Recovering. From 10 feet out. At the 10th. It's good on the putback. Johnson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the 76ers.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Here's McConnell after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Smith with it, picked up by Teague. Poked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. Got a hand on it. Now Teague. Gibson up top. Van Vliet kicks to Gibson. Outside Teague. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone. Smith, no luck. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Gibson. Now Wright. Shot clock at 6. Teague for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the aggressiveness of Chandler. When he gets good inside position, he goes up strong to get the call.
Chandler. 2 shots.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Chandler hits them both.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 13-point game. Here's Pachulia. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Johnson.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Wright. Wilson Chandler making his last shot. Here's Leonard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Raptors, Kawhi Leonard. At the line for 2.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Leonard hits them both. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. McConnell kicks to Chandler. 76ers moving the ball around. Johnson dishes to Reddick. And there's the call on Pachulia. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
On defense, the Raptors. Johnson outside. Pocket 6. Now, here's McConnell. Tight defense on him. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Raptors trail by 13. Nobody near Leonard. Trains the three-pointer. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
Toronto making a change. Ibaka is checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He told them, I don't want us to be satisfied yet. We can congratulate ourselves later, after we win. Right now, we have to close this one out. He doesn't seem to think this one's over yet, Kevin.
Now, here's McConnell. Cuts it 5. That shot off. And Toronto will come the other way. And stolen by McConnell. Smith against Leonard. Smith kicks to Chandler. Pass to Smith. Pocket 6. Ibaka against Chandler. Over Ibaka, and it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. 14 points for Wilson Chandler.
An experienced player who's used to shooting under pressure. I mean, Chandler doesn't mind sticking it to the defense.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Over Smith. Leonard, no luck. Philadelphia leading by 12. Chandler, the pass to McConnell. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Leonard kicks to Wright. Here's Van Vliet. He's covered by McConnell. Wright, that's a two-pointer. Here's Ibaka, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Time now for an injury report. And now let's check in with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge to see how Jeff Teague is doing. David.
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer of the Raptors was able to give me an update. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. Given that they're in the playoffs right now, you know he'll do everything he can to get back on the court as soon as possible. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Yeah, I'm with you there, guys. One thing we know is that he's not going to let it get him down. I mean, it'll only motivate him to work harder to get back as soon as possible.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The 76ers leading by 12. Simmons left side. Here's Embiid. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
One shot, behind the lanes.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Here's Van Vliet, covered by Wall. Van Vliet kicks to Leonard. Passes it to Wright. Knocks it loose. And now the 76ers on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Man, you got to love the intensity of Covington. I mean, he's a consistent shooter from beyond the arc. And he's a player that also isn't afraid to get dirty on the glass for rebounds. That's a nice combination. Nice stroke, but still he'll do some dirty work too.
Two shots.
Free throw drops for Covington. And both free throws good for Covington. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 17. Toronto calls timeout.
And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And you can see how much he's fed off the intensity of the home crowd. In a backs against the wall game, he was at his very best. Here's Embiid. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And Saric kicks to Embiid. Over Pachulia. Fades. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 5 points now in the quarter. Raptors trail by 17. Ibaka outside. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That'll be his second foul of the game. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers leading by 17. And Wall kicks to Saric. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
At the line for your 76ers,
Taking 2 shots.
Two.
And he makes the first.
You know, the toughness Saric possesses is really pretty impressive. A guy who lost 6 teeth in a game one time and kept on playing. Wow.
He's perfect from the line this time. Raptors trail by 19. Leonard on the wing. Pachulia finds Leonard. Over Simmons. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Now here's Wall. Kicks it to Embiid. Back to Wall. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Clock at 6. 14 feet away. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
Now here's Teague. He kicks it to Ibaka. Over the wall. Ibaka, no luck. The 76ers leading by 16. Inside, Simmons. And he banks in the layup.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here is Ibaka.
So difficult to defend Ibaka inside the length, the improved strength, and he's one of those bigs who doesn't mind going to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Ibaka. Ibaka hits both of them. And here's Wall. The pass to Saric. Kicks it to Simmons. Now here's Covington. Shot from 12. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Ibaka.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Philadelphia leading by 14. All with it. Now Simmons out to Sharch. This one for three. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Feeds to right. That's good. And so Teague with the assist.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do, setting up his guys nicely.
Ball against Teague. Ball passes to Simmons. It's tipped. Now the dish to Embiid. Clock at 6. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Leonard.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Now here's Pachulia. And Sharch kicks the wall. Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Pachulia. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. Raptors trail by 14. Pass to Leonard. Over Simmons. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Teague against Wall. Softly drops in the floater. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And entering the final countdown, game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the 76ers.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Joel Embiid.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Now here's Teague. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Passes to Monroe. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked away. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Outside, Wall. Embiid against Teague. There's the pass to Simmons. To the middle. And it's Wall. That's on the assist by Simmons.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
Now here's Wright. Teague dishes to Ibaka. Outside Leonard. The kick out to T. Off target with his three. Here's Wall. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks with John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.